talk, my guy? Are you drunk?
For the start, it's Dicker the kicker. Cameron Dicker with a run up, and off we go from SoFi Stadium.
I don't know what you're saying, bro. What?
First and 10.
Stop slurring, motherfucker.
Out there, a jumbo package look. Jackson looking to throw right away. Sliding out of the pocket. And they'll get it up just short of the
again, do it again.
At the 44. That's a start they can live with. 15 yards on their first play from scrimmage. Took just one play to move all the way to the
what the fuck? You got it. Oh my god, this guy's funny as fuck. You can't talk with the deaf.
Here's Jackson. Get the pressure and bring him down. Credit the sack.
What?
The defense is always talking about not letting Lamar Jackson get comfortable. A good job there on his opening.
Hey, you're stoned, aren't you?
Uncomfortable.
And you're talking about doing it so early.
I understood that. He said, yeah.
There's been anxiety on the defensive side of the ball. How do we keep this guy hemmed in? How do we tackle him? To get it done that early, that's got to feel great for them. The partner guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play.
And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
Well, short of them returning it for a pick six, that was about the worst start you could ask for in this one because your advantage of getting the ball first is gone, and they're set up a short distance from your end zone. Now you're counting on your defense to prevent a touchdown, and your offense, you better be ready to come out swinging on the next series.
They'll run. This is Gus Edwards. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set him up.
Here's Herbert. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
And Edwards will score for a Charger touchdown. It's a 1-yard touchdown run, and the Chargers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point up and good by Dicker, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Shit your pants? What?
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. Looking up into the roof.
Oh, he touched it!
It's loose. On the return, Deontay Hardy.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive. Something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit.
Get off me!
Lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
Second down, they go again with Henry.
Are you good?
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 16 yards on that one and a Raven first.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? Second and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. A first down carry for Henry. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely got off a pretty decent gain.
After after one, 7-0 on EA Sports. This 2nd and 4.
You a Baltimore fan?
And now Jackson will look to throw it. A little short one there, caught by Likely. 7 yards there and a first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to.
First, I'm a Charger fan. What the hell you think?
Henry up the middle. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards.
Sometimes people just play with certain teams because they can't play with their own team.
Defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. Jackson. He's got his target. That's complete.
God, how did he hold on to that?
With another first down at the Chargers 43.
Knock that shit out of that.
Look up here and signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Jackson now. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
So it looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. If this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Now a 2nd and 10. Jackson will throw again. It's complete. This is Derrick Henry. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. Jackson. And incomplete. They tried to drop it off, but he couldn't hold it on.
He did a fine job there not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case,
my God, come on, people.
And knocked it free.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So a big play there on 4th, and now 1st and 10 at the 30. Again, Jackson. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Joey Bosa. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Now it's Jackson. This will go to Henry out wide. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 15-yard line. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Now it's Jackson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
This defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a 2nd half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
From the gun, it's Jackson on the move to his left. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. Here's Jackson to throw. Down the left sideline. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Derrick Henry from 8 yards out. And the Ravens go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Tucker with the extra point. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it out past the 35. The Charger drive about to get going. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. Fighting him off. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Justin Herbert looking to pass. He gets it to Johnston. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Now the Chargers will use the second timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Herbert. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 37
oh God, I should have waited on
play in this first half. Herbert. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown.
How you like that touchdown, boy?
From 4 yards out. And the
Oh, fuck.
Chargers will take the lead here.
Oh, yes, the flag.
And that is wide to the left and no good,
Thanks, bro.
but there are multiple flags on the field. I think this drive is going to stay alive. Extra point up and good by Dicker, and that makes the score 14-7. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. 35 seconds, all that remains in the first half as they come up on first down. Now Jackson. Well, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, try to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A. Cameron Dicker on now to try the field goal. That's just 32 yards officially from the right hash. And this one is right.
How is that crazy?
And they will move up by 10 now.
Whooping that ass, dog.
So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out.
Turn the ball over next.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they have the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And with 5 seconds
Get
to
out.
go, this will likely be our final play. And this offense going to elect to burn.
Straight up
time
ass,
with
bro. You
5
should quit playing
seconds
Madden.
remaining
You
in
suck.
quarter number 2.
I'm gonna pay the Ravens. They whoop my ass. You just suck. This isn't even a blitz.
On second down. Here's a keeper by the QB.
Your ass.
They're going to be waiting for him as they get him behind the line. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Quit.
17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Charger drive about to get going. The drive starts with a carry by Edwards. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now it's Herbert. He's got his big tight end. That's Hurst. And he'll be out right at the 35. First target, first catch, and a first down. Up the middle, here's Edwards. And he's got some space here.
Chucked in the...
He'll take this all the way up to midfield.
Custom bus.
Again, it's Edwards. And he's going to be brought down inside the...
Right, grown-ass man whooping your ass.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Here's Herbert. Slant route going to be caught by Palmer. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. A give up the middle to Dobbins. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. Give them 12 yards there, and the Chargers have a first down. They've got the lead early here in the third quarter, and runs like that are how they established that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead because they are leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
So just 3 yards on the completion there, and it's 2nd down. Herbert changing things up. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Herbert, that's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 14.
I'm going to run the same play on your bitch.
Herbert now. This is caught. Touchdown, Chargers.
Quit.
Lamb McConkey, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Chargers...
That's what I thought. He quit! Woo! Making him quit is what I love to do. Yo, oh my god. Uh-oh. Oh, dog. Dog. This thing's not a cheese fan.
It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California.
Stop down. Oh, what the hell? Why is that thing all weird?
Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And off we go from SoFi.
Dude, what level do you have it on? All pro?
Nicole Hardman now on the return.
All match.
And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Mahomes starting off with a throw. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force.
For sure, this dude's a Raider fan.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Finds his... And here we go. Right away, we've got a loose ball.
Fucking hit stick to that.
Man, this is a tough ask of your defense so early in a game, Brock, sending them out on short notice and a short field after you fumble it away.
But these are the critical moments defensively you got to live for, right? This is called sudden change. They practice this, and it's your time to put out this fire.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Here's the first give to Gus Edwards. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Throwing now, Herbert.
Oh.
His first throw is an interception. And the Chiefs and will take over at the 17-yard line. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you,
do that shit right to him.
Opening script does the word
Welcome.
interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
Completes this one to Gray. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
On the live stream.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
My God.
That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. This is ahead for about 5. Stopped by Deion Henley. Even 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
2nd down run by Pacheco. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
From the gun, Piron. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. On target to Worthy. He'll have the first down and even more. Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs parlay the interception into points. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. Neither side separating much so far. We're back to SoFi right after this. Reed now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Oh. No. Why the hell are you playing with the Chiefs, weirdo?
We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football.
They're not that great.
They'll try to
What the
attack
fuck?
this
That's not the
deficit
play that I
starting
called.
with 1st and 10. Okay, the wide receiver's going to get it to begin the drive.
Oh, it worked.
And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're
I
doing.
thought you handed the remote to Dominic after that hit stick.
That's pretty well done, too. Creating the space for a solid pickup.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Herbert now. Blitz coming. Forced out to his right. That's not by a defender. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game.
And he's
Come on, they didn't even catch his fucking block.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days. When you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Herbert throwing on 4th down. And the ball's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. They're set up at the 35 now. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Oh, try connected with Kelsey, but it's intercepted. Picked by Alohi Gilman. And the Chargers take possession of the football.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead,
what do you play on? All Madden, right?
Pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
2nd and 13. This is reeled in by Joshua Palmer.
Kick thing was.
And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
All pro or what? If you're not on Madden, it's easier to score.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. The Chargers.
No, I play the harder one.
At a disadvantage on the scoreboard.
I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, just the kicking part is different.
1 yard to go.
It's better, huh? Maybe I changed it. I don't know. I don't
Going
remember.
for the first with Dobbins. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. That's good for 7 yards. And the Chargers will have a first.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Throwing on first is Herbert. This into the hands of Will Dissly. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Before we can get a snap on second down, they call timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Herbert from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that leaves him with 3rd and short. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid
Oh my
to
God,
make
what a
plays
open.
through contact. He couldn't do it. Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Here we go with Dobbins.
My God,
And he's
dude.
brought down for a
Like your
loss.
fucking guy.
And that run won't come close. That's a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. That pass is complete to Kelsey. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped.
This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
He did a little celebration. I didn't do that.
A final throw before the break. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down, and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our 2nd half.
Bro, where you have your kicker a different dude or what?
Reed now to kick this one away. Darius Davis to return it.
Oh, you got lucky! Oh, it's gone!
A little shy of the 40.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out.
Oh,
of the
man,
locker
I
room
was
to take it in the
fucking
second half.
gone.
Really, Kate, this 3rd phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this 2nd half.
Herbert now off the play fake. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going. You got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Back to the air, Herbert. That's complete to Dobbins. Get some space around midfield.
And I hate that. Like, bro, how many times did I press it for them fucking sit there and jerk all the time? Let's go.
It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
They're set up at the 35 now. Herbert on first down. Brought in right side. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
Oh, bullshit.
It's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Watson.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Here's first and 10 from the 34. Blitz coming, Mahomes. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Second and 10 now. Rice pulls it
Oh my God.
And they'll have it a little shy of the 40 as he goes out. Give him 24 on that play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
Bro, how did you even get that? It didn't even look like it was going to him.
He'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Brought down on the effort by Derwin James. Only gets a yard there to make it second and 9. Putting the tight end in motion. Here we go, second and 9. Into traffic, complete. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And he's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
This one finds Kelsey. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, we saw those guys pick up the blitz. We felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
My God.
1-yard gain on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. So we're through 3 here. It's Chiefs football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. It's complete to Hopkins. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. Timeout called by the Chargers, they're first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give the quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
So many times, the job of that DN is to contain. Keep anything from bouncing outside, but not on this play. He got a draw, he got a chance to crash inside, and he took advantage of that opportunity.
Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal. Motioning the tight end now. A counter give here to Pacheco. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive. Try to stick them with a loss and make a difficult 4th down decision.
He'll throw it. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. Reed now to kick this one away.
Running back to kick.
On the return, here comes Davis. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20.
I think it's on easy mode or something.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Hauled in by Dobbins. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond that 30. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
Yeah, I didn't look at my settings, I guess.
It's crunch time now, baby. 2-score game, just 2 timeouts, plus, of course, that 2-minute warning. 1st and 10, Herbert. He's got Quentin Johnson, complete. Into the red zone. He goes the distance, touchdown, LA. The Chargers now within 1 score in the 4th.
The hell, what, you want me to go for 2? I don't want to go for 2.
Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. And his kick is no good. He missed it, but wait just a second. Looks like the penalty flag might bail him out, Brock. I think this is going to be roughing the kicker. Well, any contact on an extra point is going to draw that flag, and it's going to let them try the point after again. Getting another shot at 2 here.
The Chargers will line up for the...
He'll look to throw it. And this is going to be caught. Getting aggressive as they trail in this game, and that takes them 2 points closer. The penalty gives them a little bit of an assist, and then they cash in easily for 2.
If they're going to stick you on the 1-yard line, you'd better be able to get it every single time. An unforced error defensively that the offense absolutely capitalizes on.
Now probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. find a decent return, and as they bring him down inside.
What my ass? He's not even a Chiefs fan. It's not all Madden. That's weird. Yo, it is on all Madden. He just whooped my ass. I still don't know how to mess with my kicks, but you know I like it. It's a win when like you press it one time, it goes up, and it comes down, and you press it again. I made the clock 6 minutes instead of four. Four is too fucking short.
From the West Coast, we're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium.
Get that Battlefield
State-of-the-art
yet?
SoFi here in Inglewood, California.
Oh man. The hell.